What's up? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kat. On here we talk about style, fashion, shopping, stuff like that. Today we have got fan favorite Lisa joining us.
Hello.
For a bit of a shopping gifting video. We are going to be buying each other Christmas gifts. We are outside of a combination TJ Maxx HomeGoods. We've done some videos like this before, so if this is fun, I will link the other ones below for you so you can check those out too. But we have created some rules for shopping today, and we are going to follow those rules to get each other the perfect gift.
So excited. We've loved doing this before that we just decided early on. We're like, no actual shopping for each other. We're going to play a fun gift game, and that's what we're going to do for Christmas. Because we love to gamify things.
For sure, for sure. So we have some categories and then some overall aesthetics that we're going to go for these. So we have boxes that we used for the last ones. We are going to fill these boxes for each other again with items that we're going to buy here and perhaps at another location as well. So we will detail that for you in a second in case you want to also play this game with yourself or with your friends.
Which you should.
You should.
Because it's very fun.
It is. You get an outing and a gift.
It's a hangout and you get stuff afterwards. The last time that we did this, it was really based around kind of FabFitFun, and that's where we develop the categories, and it helps give a little bit of a variety, so we feel like we're giving each other like this really curated gift that has a fun variety. We really enjoyed the variety of last time, so that's what we're bringing into this one.
Totally, and it was fun shopping. So we kept our categories, which are, first category is fragrance. Then we have beauty, which includes any makeup, skincare, hair care, all those things that they have in TJ Maxx that are in that entire area.
Yep.
Then we have apparel or accessories, and that encompasses both of those areas in their entirety. Then we have home goods, which could be, you know, I assume you've been to a TJ Maxx or home goods, but perhaps you've not in the past. They have lots of kitchenware. You could get, I mean, like placemats.
You got me a beautiful glass, like water glasses that were textured, like that would fall under that category. It's like useful home stuff. That's probably also cute because that's us.
Right? Yeah. You know, and they've got some good stuff in there. And then the last category is decor. So that is more general, like less of the useful things.
Right.
More of, you know, you set this on the shelf or hang it on the wall kind of situation.
Totally, totally. And so we've talked about how, like, if we really can't find something in one of these categories, it might make sense to double up on another one.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even though we have these kind of guiding light rules, we want to give each other gifts that we're like, this person's gonna like it. We don't want to just be like, well, we got to check this box.
Right.
So
I'm gonna get you something to put on the wall, even though you'd hate it.
Even though I would, and I have to bring it on a plane with me. But we are prioritizing a curation.
Finding things that feel like they could come together. As if you were to go and get like a themed box online or something like that, where everything fits in it. We're looking for that. So you can bend the rules of the categories in favor of, they're coming for us over there. Gosh, everybody's car is just like a disco. So then the other element that you need to know about this, we're gonna go in here, we're looking for like about 5 items or something like that to encompass those different categories. But we also have a wild card add-on that is going to happen. We are going to go, we'll let you know where we end up, but I think we're going to go to a shopping center that has a Marshall's and a Nordstrom rack. And we might each go in a separate one and get each other a surprise gift.
Yeah.
Or we might both pop into both and get a surprise gift. That way there's one more thing that, again, goes with the curated box in theory. And you can decide, you can vote in the comments who did the better curated box. But that way there's one more thing that we have not seen, because we're going to walk through this store together and kind of talk through what we're needing, what we're liking, and give you some tips throughout the process of how you can find great things at TJ Maxx and HomeGoods. And we're going to end up with a fabulous, perfectly curated box that we will open at the end.
Stay tuned for what we create. We don't even know what we're going to create.
Who knows?
Surprise for all of us.
Indeed. Let's go in and talk some TJ Maxx and HomeGoods tips. Okay, hello all. I'm just kind of pacing around a little bit. Elisa and I are on different sides. We are going to, so I'm on the TJ Maxx side, she's on the HomeGoods side, and we are going to pick some things out. So we are doing that now. And so on this side, we saw a lot of fragrance that we liked, and there was a lot of good skincare stuff too. Very practical things. Like, there weren't that many things that jumped out that she was like immediately reaching for, but there are several brands and stuff that I know I like that I think she might like. So I think those could be some good options. Sorry, I'm also holding my purse with this hand. It's a bit of a workout to keep it steady, to be honest. An area that neither of us ever seem that interested in is the shoes. I'm not saying that the shoes are bad. I just don't think that the finds are consistently as good as the fragrance or the beauty or the decor sections. You might luck out and find something great, but if I am looking at this type of store for shoes, I'm going to look at Nordstrom Rack, and I have found some great finds at Marshall's as well. So I personally would hit up both of those before relying on TJ Maxx.
I think this is where I'm starting my theme, because I am so excited to have found these. I feel like this is so deeply Kat. Kat loves a beaded placemat. I think she's all stocked up right now, but she loves a beaded placemat, and I think it makes a really good gift because it's decor, particularly if you know the decor of someone's home. I don't think enough people have placemats, and they can be used in so many different ways. If there's a kiddo or like a Disney adult in your life, there's always a lot of great licensed stuff here at HomeGoods, and I feel like you get it way cheaper than like the Disney store or something like that. There's Hello Kitty back there. None of this is Kat's vibe, so I'm moving on through, but just a nice little tip that if you're looking for that stuff, you can always find a good deal here.
Back on the TJ Maxx side, I wanted to shout out that they have a lot, and they always have a lot of great makeup cases, travel cases, containers for all of your beauty stuff. And I always see some that are genuinely cute. I love several of these that are right here. So if you're on the lookout for one for yourself or as a gift, this is a great spot to check. Another section that I always take a quick look at is the clearance, and I think clearance in some sections, like on the HomeGoods side, you can find the absolute best stuff, amazing deals. On the TJ Maxx side, a lot of the clearance is stuff that actually has an expiration date, so I would proceed with caution and check that. But sometimes even fragrance makes it here, which has a much longer shelf life, so you can get a great deal.
TJ Maxx is so good for K-beauty in particular. They're good for a lot of things, but they have really, really great prices. I mean, this is almost $10 off of this snail kit, which I'm a big fan of snail in general, but really if you want to experiment with K-beauty at all, this is definitely the place to be.
The audio quality got messed up on Lisa's clip, but she makes a great point here that there are a lot of serums. So if you're into serums, they are always plentiful at TJ Maxx and a great price. Then I found myself over in the hair care section. I don't always find great things, but I have found a couple great gems. But today I went and checked and I actually found this Belief moisturizing toner over in the wrong spot. So if you're looking for something, I would look through the whole section because you never know, it might not be exactly where it's supposed to be. Maybe someone was trying to hide it because that's a great toner. Anyhow, the skincare selection I really do think is pretty much unmatched. They do often have good skincare items at the Marshall's locations in my area as well, but I find that TJ Maxx has it more consistently. They do also have products online, and I actually link to them once a month over on my Instagram. And of course on LTK as well. So if you're not following me there, you should be. You can see my TJ Maxx pics, but just Go on TJ Maxx, look through the skincare section. Who knows what you'll find? Sometimes even fancier things than would be in your location. So we recorded this the week following Christmas, and I wasn't surprised to see a lot of fragrance. After Christmas can be a great time to shop for fragrance, both at TJ Maxx and at Nordstrom Rack, because there will be a lot of good stock, sometimes gift sets that you can grab. Okay. Pick some things up. I had to get several things out of the locked case. Almost had an altercation getting things out of the locked case, but I feel like, I don't know. I didn't do it the way that the lady thought I was going to, and we had to sort it out. Anyway, maybe more on that later. Another section that tends to be well stocked, in my locations at least, is the bedding. I think you can consistently find good sheets, good covers, good throws, that kind of thing. So if you're in the market for it, you can get a higher end item for less. I also find that they have genuinely good furniture options on occasion. This does vary by location. Some have more room for furniture, but they have some really cool stuff. And I wish that I could gift Lisa something like this office chair, because I feel like this is a great chair. She needs this, but she does not need to take this on a plane to New York. Another thing she doesn't need is whatever this is, whatever these items are. She doesn't need that. As I mentioned, we went pretty soon after Christmas, and they had a lot of Christmas decor on sale. A lot of times you can find really great deals on items that have gone on sale after a specific holiday, but I wouldn't rely on it, and the timing can be kind of tough. For the most part, items are already marked down at HomeGoods, so if you like the price, you should buy it rather than waiting for it to go on sale, but it can't hurt to go check out what they have. Okay, so we are now outside. We have found ourselves with a Marshalls and a Nordstrom Rack. So I'm going to head into the Marshalls first, find some things to potentially complete the box. Lisa's going to head into Nordstrom Rack, and then we're going to switch if needed. Okay, let's get in there, finish these boxes, find some wild card, and we'll be back with you to show you what we got.
For my designer for less theme, which is kind of what I'm going for here, I think I need something Kate Spade. I've gotten her great Kate Spade belts before, and this red color is phenomenal. So this is a contender. I'm really trying to find the I think I'm going designer here. I want her to really recognize all the name brands for what she's getting here.
All right. Nice, a creepy flashing light. We love it. Heading into Marshalls, I always associate Marshalls with good fragrance and good home goods. So I definitely need the home goods for her. I did get fragrance, but not opposed to getting even more. Sometimes the theme is just a bunch of the same thing. So let's do it. Something to note about Marshalls is that the makeup section is always very well stocked. The makeup itself doesn't tend to be that high-end or fancy, but they have good things like this Maybelline mascara. I love Maybelline mascara, and they often have great basics like that at less than you would pay somewhere like Target. So it actually can be worth the stop in there. Additionally, this time, they had lots of great skincare. This was some of the best skincare that I had seen there. They also had a lot of great fragrance as well, especially in their locked case. It might be because it was after the holidays, so that's something to consider.
There she is, coming back from Marshalls. Crossing and transit. Final move. See you soon.
Okay, now it is my turn to head into Nordstrom Rack. I did very well there. I ended up getting something, and I wondered if they might have it. I ended up getting a perfume that I didn't get at TJ Maxx, and thought they might have it at Marshalls because that does happen. They did. I'm glad I waited because it was on sale, so it was less, and picked up that. So I knew I wanted to grab some jewelry for Lisa, but I held out on it until getting to Nordstrom Rack, and I'm so glad that I did. While sometimes you can find great jewelry at Marshalls and TJ Maxx, I think that Nordstrom Rack really dominates in this category. They tend to have better materials, better brands. You can get some great designer finds, and I just knew that she would like and use these items more than what I could find at the other spots. All of these stores have lots of things in the checkout line, but I found some epic ones in the Nordstrom Rack checkout line. Just keep your eye out.
I cannot wait to tell you what I just got
Oh
away
my gosh,
with. I got away with
excited.
something bananas.
Okay, we are here. It is almost midnight, and we're ready to exchange.
I'm so pumped. How are you feeling?
Very good, very good. I mean,
I'm really
this
excited.
is like truly epic. I feel like I got you so many great things.
I feel the same way.
Send my arm this way. Okay, here it comes. Do it.
Great.
So here it is.
I'm
so excited.
I can't even see
I
it.
know. Here, let me position it.
Yeah.
This is what's in this box. I'm so excited about this box.
So
we went with a strong color theme. And you may close it and then open it for yourself.
This is what I'm gonna do for you too. Okay, perfect. So you got the sneak preview. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, I am so excited.
I'm so glad.
Oh, this is great. This is excellent.
I went hard with things that I was like, it's your time and we don't even see you. Oh my God. Yeah, I tried to go really hard with things that like, they were just like great prices on these things and that kind of thing. Yeah. And I was like, oh, these will all just be like things that you can use immediately.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so excited. Burberry Brit. I'm really pumped about this because I got Burberry Goddess recently and I like it a lot. So I'm super pumped about having this one, which is kind of a nostalgic scent. I've smelled it on Kat plenty. Yeah. I'm really excited to try it out myself. I think that it's going to be one of those that just kind of it's just kind of a forever.
I really think, I think you'll enjoy it.
I can't wait.
And I was excited to see that they had it.
Yeah, category. We had talked about this. This is so good. The Ariana Grande, God is a Woman. I've had a little travel size of this that I liked a lot. And I'm excited to have, I mean, there's two of them. That's amazing. The two different sizes. So it's a 1.7
Which is such
and a
funny, thing.
Right?
The price on this was amazing. This was the one this was at TJ Maxx. I thought about getting it at the same time, but I was like, it's going a little hard to get them. And the thing was, I didn't see a strong theme between them besides the fact that they are both fragrances. And so I was like, oh man, I just wasn't seeing anything with the color scheme or the vibe. And so I was like, you know what? I'll leave it behind. And in the back of my mind, I was like, I wonder if it'll be at Marshall's. It was for less. $8 or $9 less at Marshall's. And I was like, I'm so glad I waited.
Oh man. Rice. I love rice.
Yeah.
Improved complexion, which is good.
I'm a big fan of this brand. I really like their snail stuff.
I love
And so I had picked up some of their rice stuff as well. And so I thought that you would use up the moisturizer.
That is great.
So
yes. Yeah, I love that. And I also love Farm Stay. I like a lot of their snail stuff as well. And so this is really exciting. I have a rice cleanser that I'm using right now that I love.
Nice.
I did tell Kat, and here's a retinol. Oh, it's Kate Somerville. Kate Somerville, which is right now I'm using their goat milk moisturizer. That's what I brought with me. But I was thinking about needing a retinol because I have a retinol, Laneige retinol eye cream, but I'm not doing retinol anywhere else on my face right now. So I think these are both very exciting. I will use them up very, very fast. I was just talking about how I love a hoop. A hoop is so classic. And I've been looking for a tortoiseshell hoop, but I'm going to wear the heck out of both of these. These are colors that are perfect. I love that they're chonky. They're like a chonky hoop, and I like that they're two different sizes.
Yeah, and I looked around for a tortoiseshell option, and I just didn't see.
I haven't seen them either.
I haven't there either. Was nothing, and so then these. I was like, these are really fun. They go with the theme, and they're unique.
And I will wear them until I lose them or they break. These feel like kind of forever hoops. They don't really feel like things I'm gonna you know, decide I don't want to wear anymore. Sugarfina.
This,
Rosé all
I
day.
have literally always wanted to buy this. And so when I saw it, I don't know why I've always wanted to buy this.
Oh my gosh.
But I was like, this fits so perfectly
into
into the color
everything.
scheme.
This is fantastic.
It's great too because you can just eat them
them.
then they're done.
And then they're gone.
And I'm like, how
But they're so
perfect
charming.
for all of it.
I love
but I
it.
like Sugarfina.
I do too.
And I've liked all the things I had. And yeah,
Same.
I'm just always so tempted to buy these little gift sets. I'm like, this is my time.
A question.
Yeah.
Which one of these would you consider the wild card?
Oh yeah. So
Did you pick a?
ultimately, I sort of considered the other perfume as a wild card because this was the perfume, the Burberry was the one
The first
that I
one.
started out with and was like building the box around. So I got the Burberry and I got the Kate Somerville at TJ Maxx. And so yeah, when I came across the perfume again, I was like, you won't expect that.
Yeah.
Never let them see your next move.
I know.
But you
And
get to see it.
well, because we have talked about how when there's one item in a perfume case, and then I go over there, I don't like
you'll
see if
know.
something's gone. Although I was so targeted on this one, I was like,
You know what was
blinders on.
great actually was there were multiple of the Burberry. So I got a different one than the one that we had looked at in the case. So I was like, this is so sneaky. If you look in the case, you'll still see it there. So you won't know because there were some on the other side that I hadn't seen. So I got one from the other side. And then, yeah, ended up getting the other perfume at a different location that you weren't expecting. So
I'm excited.
tricky stuff.
Okay. All right. One moment. You can close that back up, and then I'll get that back to so that's
Fabulous.
That's
Here's
it.
a little...
I am so excited to see what you think about.
I'm
Really,
so
honestly,
excited
any
to
of
see it.
these.
And I'm so excited. This find that you have. You talked them accidentally into discounting. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so much.
I know.
That's
I
amazing.
know there is. I know.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Fabulous. Well, I'm going to start with these.
Okay.
These are actually something that have been like on my wish list.
Are they really?
Yes, I actually bought a couple for myself the other day. I have like the Chanel one upstairs.
Do you have any of those?
I don't think so. So yeah, this is great.
I'm so excited. This was the first thing I picked up.
Yeah.
I turned the corner and I found this, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab the Tom Ford. And then I was like, but there's so many good ones here. So I was playing around being like, okay, what 3? And then as I was looking at it, I was like, you know what? Because when we first went to the store, I was a little concerned about what was there. I didn't know what was coming up. And I decided, I was like, I'm going to take a bold swing on this because I knew I had a pretty good sense that this would be something you would like. And they're beautiful and they look beautiful together. And so I really kind of was like, you know what? I'm going, best friend gift, I'm going hard. And I'm glad that I did. Although it did set the tone for everything else, because when you start like this, you don't go light after that.
It's true. It's true. You have to follow. That's so great. Yeah, they don't always have them loose like this. They don't always have them as like little singles. So if you're watching this timely and you're interested in this, you could go check it out. You can sometimes get these online. I'll link them for you if they're available either on TJ Maxx. Sometimes you can find them like on Amazon, but sometimes you are roped into buying them in certain sets, which makes it really tough if you're just more interested in like a certain
ones.
brand. Indeed. Such a good pick. This was one that I was like, oh, this would be so great if you did pick this up.
Yeah, I mean,
So
Hermes is so
exciting.
Classically you.
And it's such a great deal. Like, as I said to you when we were there, they had a couple of Hermes fragrances at really good prices. I was shocked to see them at TJ Maxx.
Truly.
It's just like one of those brands that they're in such control of the brand that it can be really hard to find it discounted like that.
Sure.
And yeah, so I have worn Twilly before, and this is the Tootie Twilly, and I'm so excited. I've never even smelled it.
Look at how cute the little scarf is on it.
Right? That's great.
Is it?
I might even like that better than the regular Twilly.
That's
actually.
thrilling.
It's got like a fun, it's a very floral scent, and it's like a very fun scent that I like.
Oh, this is very you.
Right?
This is very
Yes,
you.
you picked out the perfect thing. Fits in with the color scheme so beautifully. So we have got this candle. Very excited.
Citron and vetiver.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's nice, right?
That's really nice.
It's light. It's, for me, this is a great home fragrance.
Yeah, this is nice for any time of year.
I think so too.
Like, yeah, I could definitely, I will start using this right away. So excited about these. Yeah, this is fabulous. This is a brand that I have not used very much, but when I have, I've really liked it, but I've really only had like sample sizes.
Yeah.
And so it'll be lovely to really use it. I used up one of their sunscreens at one point.
Okay,
but it was, again, a smaller one, and I was like, oh, I should try more.
So Innisfree is like a heritage K-beauty brand, if I understand correctly. So they are extremely well known. This is a brand that like you recognize this brand.
I will definitely use them in tandem. So that is fabulous. How cool. That's great.
Isn't that great?
That's nice. It's a youth enriched serum. Going to be so youthful.
So youthful. And the other thing that's exciting is that, so we both really like Belief. This is a gel cream.
That's
so
nice.
Hopefully that texture will be, you know, it's maybe not your winter one because it's not going to be as moisturizing, but you know, it is something that like, it feels like it could be year round.
It's nice.
To at least summer.
I really like the gels, honestly, because I tend to layer them with other things, and it's nice to layer the gel because I feel like it actually, you can either like put it on top or it actually kind of like soaks in before you put in something heavy on there. And I found that to be really nice. And then let's look at this as well.
Okay.
This is fabulous.
I have to talk about this. This is Tatcha. Tatcha, okay. This retails for like $65. When I went to the case, I was so curious what the price on this was. And the woman took it out of the case and it did not have a price on it. So she starts looking through the case and she's saying everything in this case is like $12 to $25. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like I knew that I was like, no, 25's on the low end in this case. Like for sure.
It was perfumes like the ones that we're looking at here.
Yeah, there was like a Jimmy Choo perfume. There was a Gucci perfume. And so she was looking through the case to try to find another similar item. There was no other Tatcha. She found, I believe it was maybe like a Clinique that was about the same size. That was just like a toner. And she was like, let's just say it's $12.99. And she was she's like, so she took the sticker off of it, put it on this one, gave it, and she's like, do you want it? And I was like, and inside I was like,
good deal.
What?
Good deal.
It is at least $50 off. This is at least $50 off. And Tatcha's amazing.
Good job.
And it was one of those that I was like, it is kind of your bonus one because I wasn't anticipating it. I was just kind of curious to know.
You can't say no.
You can't say no to $12.99.
What a fantastic find. That's such a great story.
It feels very good.
That's so good. Yeah, we had talked about the story a bit before because I also got into like a very weird situation with someone opening the locked case for me where like I went to reach for something and she was like, oh, you're gonna grab it? And I was like, I don't have to. Like, are you gonna grab it? Like, are we good? Like, I'm not... Like, I'm about to get kicked out of TJ Maxx for like trying to steal from the locked case under the supervision of the locked case lady.
And I basically stole from Marshall's.
Yeah,
this is thievery.
So
$13.
Right. And then onto this. So exciting. I feel like now it is like a tradition to get me a belt.
Yep.
I love a good belt. This is so
You don't have this one, right?
No.
I mean, this red color is so
cute. Go great with this shirt.
Yes. I mean, I just feel like you have so many things that could use a red belt.
Absolutely. That is extremely useful. And then we got some nail polish. These are gorgeous colors too.
I really thought that they were like standout colors.
Those are fabulous. And really unique. I don't have anything like any of these.
But they stood out so much to me as colors I would see you wear. Particularly because one of the things we talked about was looking towards the spring.
Yes.
So that's kind of the the color scheme, and also
very successful.
The citron could be a spring scent, kind of year round. The skincare is like kind of year round, but would be good for spring.
Totally.
Like really tried to kind of think about that vibe. So can you guess the theme?
I mean, I even wondered, like, even without seeing the box, like knowing even what you had to choose from, I do feel like I was expecting to open the box and be like, wow, these are really good deals on designer, like high-end products.
That's what it is. It is designer for life.
That's exactly what it is.
I wanted you to recognize every brand in the box. I think we both did a very good job of thinking about use and not just acquiring items.
Agreed. Which I do think all of those stores are very great for that. That like, if you're looking for like a lot of decor, I think they're also a great place to go.
Yeah.
But they are nice for gifts because they do have like things like candles, things like food items, things that like someone can use immediately and that are pretty easy to use.
I think it's such a great way to gift because you really can find things for anybody.
Yeah, I think that they really are good places to look at, like especially for people that are kind of difficult to buy for, since there are things that are like they feel thought out, but not like personal in a weird way.
Right.
And so I think that's one reason why those shops are very popular as well. This is great. Like I think both of these are
they're amazing.
Just so
this looks like me, that looks like you.
What amazing boxes.
This is great. We should keep doing this.
I know.
We're gonna do this for all our gifts.
We'll keep doing this every time we need to find a great gift for one another.
Yeah.
This is how we'll do it. So be sure to subscribe, like this video. Hit that bell icon so that YouTube tells you when the next one is. We talk about perfume as well. I also talk about fashion generally. I do try-on hauls. I do a lot of thrifting, stuff like that. So if you're interested, check out my other videos. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Good start.
Strong. A+.
Nailed it. Hey, nope. Good start. Strong start.